Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and if you have never seen my face before, hello, my name is Michaela, and I'd love for you to subscribe and become part of our family here on YouTube. So it's Christmas time, so I have my Christmas ears on. They jingle when I walk and shake my head. I like them, so, I have my Christmas tree and my lights up. So, today, even though it's Christmas time, this is not a Christmas related video. I know, sorry, but, so I posted a video a little while back about going to Dollywood, and I had a bag, and I had some people comment, be like, what all do you take to a theme park? Like, what do you have in your bag? And then, like, do they check your bags? Some things. And so the answer to that is yes, they do check your bags at Dollywood. The couple of other parks that I have been to, they do check your bags there as well. But as long as you're following their rules of things that you can and can't have, you're going to be fine. But this is just some of the essentials that I keep in my bag when I take a bag, because sometimes I just like throw my stuff in with my parents' bag, but sometimes when we have other people coming, we are separated into different groups, and so it's just, I'll have a bag and my mom will have a bag. She stays with the younger kids and I go with the bigger kids, so it's just easier to have separate bags on those occasions. So here's the bag that I take. I'm honestly not sure what brand it is. I really like it because it's the backpack purse that's coming back in style. It has the main zipper here, and it has the two pouches on the side and the big part. And then it is a backpack, so it has the two straps in the back. So let's just go ahead and get started with it, okay? So in the front, I keep Germ-X. So again, it's Christmas time, so this is Vanilla Bean Noel Germ-X from Bath & Body Works. I love this stuff. It's my favorite from Bath & Body Works all year round. Like, it's my favorite seasonal. And then in the same pocket, I have some hand lotion, which is also the Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath & Body Works. Again, I love that stuff. It just smells so good. And yeah, okay. So on this side pocket, I keep some sunglasses. We normally just go to Dollywood. It's like our main place that we go. So in the Smoky Mountains, sun is a big deal most of the time. A lot of the time during the summer, but it's also Tennessee, so it can flip on a dime, and it could be cloudy one minute but super sunny the next. So sunglasses are very important to have, even if you think it's going to be incredibly rainy or whatever, just because you never know. Because again, if you go to Dollywood, Tennessee, weather's weird in Tennessee. Alright, so that was all that's on the external pockets, so let's get into the big pockets. So I'll kind of give you an overview of everything that's in there without spilling it out. So it has a big pocket, so it has more pockets on the inside of it as well. So the first thing is I have this emergency bag. So it has band-aids and some other goodies in it as well. Never know when you might need a band-aid, or even extra socks. So I have extra socks in here because my feet have been beat up walking through the park, and because I'll wear my warm boots during Christmas time whenever it's really cold, and I have gotten blisters because I've wore the wrong socks with them, and so I'll change socks out, and normally it helps. So that's always a good thing to have. And then I have my wallet. You never know, there might be a souvenir that you want to get, so I just throw my wallet in there. This normally stays in my purse, but right now it's in here. And then I have my keys. Okay, so they let you have pepper spray in the park. You do have to make sure that it stays closed unless you definitely need to use it. So, but I do have my keys. What they don't allow in the park is weapons, but they do let you have pepper spray as long as you're not just like threatening people with it without actually having a reason to have it out. And then I have some gum, always essential, because if you go for a day trip, you might eat in the park, and so gum after you eat, really just a good idea. Yeah. Okay, so another thing is, and you might think that why would you need makeup in a park, but I do have some pressed powder to kind of like freshen up just a little bit. My family likes to take a lot of pictures, so most of the time I'll have at least a layer of foundation on, and I will go back and touch up with some powder. So this is the Bite It, I think. Bye Bye Pores. Yeah, and it's translucent powder, so yeah. So I have to throw that in there. And then I have some perfume. So this is Pretty as a Peach in the little travel bottle perfume. I like to take this with me just because you never know. You're walking through the park, you might get it a little smelly, but yeah. And then here. And then I also have some eye drops. So I wear contacts, and especially when you ride rides, the wind gets in it and moves your contacts around sometimes, and so you might need some eye drops to help fix that. So even if you don't wear contacts, eye drops are probably still a good bet, because you never know, you could be on a ride and there just be like a fiber or something in the air, you go through, it gets in your eyes, and it just hurts. So eye drops are a good thing to have. So I also have some medicine in my bag. I have to take this daily, so it just stays in my bag with me when we go places, just because I have to have it, so it's there. So if you have to have any type of medicine, make sure you put that in your bag. They won't, if they check it, they won't like pull it out and make you explain why you have it. They'll just, if they do see it, they'll make sure that it's safe to have, like it's nothing illegal. But I've never had any problems with it. I don't think anybody really has had any problems with it, unless they're like trying to sneak something in that's illegal. I think that's the only time that they have problems with it. And then I have a little deodorant thing. So this is actually a homemade deodorant in an EOS or EOS, whichever way you say, container. Well, actually it's really not homemade. I had some left over from a deodorant stick, and I melted that down and put it in here, and like it looks like an EOS or whatever you call it, but I absolutely love it, because it's like, I'll put it on before we go, and then sometimes, even though it says it lasts for 24 hours, it might not. So it's just good to have a little extra thing, and it just fits in there great. But speaking with the, what was I saying? It just left. But speaking with the chapstick thing, I normally keep a chapstick in here, but for some reason it has gone missing, and I think it's because I lent it to my mother and never made it back in here. But that's fine. But now it's empty except for some loose change in the bottom, which again is always, so I've got 11 cents in the bottom, so, which is always good to have loose change in the bottom of your bag. But yeah, so that's what I keep in my bag when I take it to Dollywood or any place actually. I do really like carrying a bag into a park, because you can also throw, if you have a big enough bag, you can put a water bottle in it. This one doesn't fit in here, but I do have smaller water bottles that do fit. They'll fit on the side pockets, and Dollywood lets you have water bottles as long as it is water in the bottle. I know that there's Six Flags over Georgia, if you have a water bottle that's open, they'll make you throw it away. Which didn't make any sense to me because I had a water bottle when we went and I had just taken a drink out of it while we were waiting in line to go through, and they was like, has this been open? And I was like, well, yeah. They're like, well, we gotta throw it away. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me, but I guess making sure that I'm not like sneaking in like alcohol or something, I guess. I mean, but they could have taken the lid off and smelled that it was not, but that was just something that was weird to me. But yeah. So that's what I keep in my bag to take to Dollywood, or really not even Dollywood, just to theme parks, places that we'll be walking a lot. With the holidays coming up, you go to holiday places to see lights and stuff, and so I'll take this bag to look at those as we're walking through, because you never know what you might need. But yeah, so I really like this bag. It's really cute. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more, and make sure to leave a comment down below to tell me what you would put in your bag for an amusement park, and if you have any future ideas for videos, make sure to tell me those as well. So without further ado, I'll see you next time. Bye.